So guys, we're going to start by taking a general look on the HMI program. It has four main screens. The first one is the main screen. This is the page of the manual mode. This is of the auto mode, and this is the engineer control. The HMI page will appear like this. From here we can choose if we want the auto mode or the manual mode. Now if we go first to the manual mode, here we can test all the outputs we have. For instance, we have the blocking actuator number 1, which is this one. At the entry of the bottles, we can press on and then press off, or we just can test it as a momentary button. As long as we are pressing, it's activated. When we no longer press, it will go to the 0 status. If we press on, it will still be activated. It will remain activated until we press stop. The same thing for the blocking actuator 2, which is directly before this, the motor that take the bottles to the cleaning area. The blocking actuator 3 is directly after this transporter. The bottles holder is also an actuator that holds the bottle here, so that the transporter can take them to the cleaning area. We also can test the air blower, which is in this area here. Its mission, of course, is to blow air into the bottles to clean them from the dust. And the transporter is this one. Make a rotational move. This way he can transport the bottles to the cleaning area. This is the conveyor here, which is this one, of course, obviously. After that we go to the auto mode. The auto mode here, if we press on the on button, the machine will start functioning exactly as we have seen in the video. The bottles will come from here, they will be transported to the cleaning area, and so on. If we press on the off button, it will be stopped. Here we have the bottle numbers. What is this for? How many bottles I want to clean every time the transporter go to the cleaning area. Let's say, as an example, I want to clean 10 bottles at the same time. Here we have this the cleaning time. I translated this again to English. It's a cleaning time. How much time we need the cleaning process to be. We can also enter it from here in seconds, of course. As for this is a counter. Now this counts the number of bottles that we have cleaned, and this is a reset button. It resets the counter to 0. From here, either we can go home or we can go to the engineering control. What we do here actually is we enter the bottle passage time. What does that mean? First of all, we have 4 different sizes. We are working with these 4 here. How can we determine how many bottles will be cleaned at the same time? For this, we will of course need to determine the time needed for each bottle to come. We need to know what is the time needed for the bottle to cross the sensor. That's what we mean. So this is the sensor here. So what is the bottle passage time? The type of sensor we are using is as this one in the photo. This is the one here. Now this is a different kind of sensor. I'm only using this picture to explain the purpose or what is the passage time. The passage time is the interval time, the interval between the time when the sensor starts reading the bottle until it's no longer reading it. That's it. This is the passage time. This is in millisecond. We have written this time as it appears right here. How is this beneficial to us? How are we using this time? Well, this is how we measure. Of course, the speed of the conveyor is constant. This is very, very important. So how much time is required for 10 bottles as an example to get inside this gripper. This is how we can calculate the time. So let's say I have a large sized bottle. The bottle passage time in front. So the bottle passage time for a large sized bottle in front of the sensor is 110 milliseconds. Let's say we enter it here. Now this time here will be we will do our work with it where in the PLC in the ladder program. That's all. Every time we need to change the bottle type, we have to enter the required time for it. That's it. We go home, and this way we have explained all the 4 main screens. Now we should be going to explain our ladder program.